Test Drive Unlimited is coming back. Thank fuck this is happening as soon as I started making test drive videos. Who would have known? So essentially, Test Drive Unlimited is coming back. So a company called Big Ben Interactive have actually bought the rights to use and develop a Test Drive Unlimited game off Atari. And there's a bit more to it than just that. The CEO said a few things, but essentially the kind of bottom line is that we are going to get a Test Drive Unlimited 3 or some type of Test Drive, you know, spin-off, which is going to be freaking awesome. If you guys have played the first two, you will know those games are just so huge, both in terms of how rich the content is, how many things there are to do, how many cars there are, you know, just everything, the social elements, all of it. There's so many things just to do in that game. Gets me so hyped for the next one. Now, as per usual, all the links will be down in the description if you want to go read the full article. I'm kind of gonna go over it and then give my thoughts about it and kind of some of my favorite things about the Test Drive series. If you've been following the recent, you know, kind of mini series I've been doing of them, you will know I've not played an awful lot of TDU2, and I haven't really played anything of TDU1, I don't think, but from what I have played, I fell in love with that game. It's so cool. So it might be interesting to kind of see like an outsider's perspective almost on what the series is like, because a lot of you guys may have played TDU in its prime, so obviously coming from someone like me who hasn't, it might kind of give a different view on things. That might be pretty cool. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and read off the article here. So he says, our teams are very enthusiastic about the idea of being able to work on this license, which has already proven its worth. He then goes on to say the Test Drive Unlimited 2 went on to sell 1.8 million units. So he's basically said, the CEO has said that his teams are enthusiastic to work on the title. That gives me good hopes that they are definitely gonna make a Test Drive game. Sometimes, you know, companies just buy licenses and they don't really give out statements like this, like, you know, when Need for Speed buy all the licenses to like Need for Speed Millionaire and all that stuff, like they don't really give like a statement on why they're doing so. But he's given a statement to why they've bought Test Drive and that the teams are excited to work on a Test Drive game. That is basically what he's just said. So, you know, as long as Big Ben don't go, you know, under, you know, the water, and as long as they stay above ground and they don't have any issues that are like career threatening to the business, I think it's pretty likely we're going to see a Test Drive game. Now, we don't know the developer of the actual game. We don't know who's going to develop the game. There is kind of a part in the article that says it's going to be Clayton Games or Clayton Games. I've never heard of them, to be honest. But it's going to be interesting to see who, you know, takes on this task of doing and making a Test Drive game, because as we all know, it's pretty goddamn huge. Test Drive games are like inherently rich in content, so you've got to do everything from the dealerships, you know, when you can add the different cars and paint colors, like manufacturer paint colors, and you never know, they could possibly put body kits in there. I feel like it's a bit of an ongoing trend in the car community at the moment, so maybe for select cars we could see custom rims and body kits, maybe, I don't know, I'm just speculating. Even if it doesn't have that, I wouldn't be too upset, because Test Drive isn't really that type of game, but it'd be pretty cool to see it, like, if it was just in the game. On top of that, you've also got the whole map that you need to build. Test Drive maps are inherently huge, so, you know, I don't know where they'd go. That might be a cool video to make, or just let me know in the comments, like, where do you think the next Test Drive game should go? There's so many places, like, this is the thing, this is why I'm so excited. We don't usually get that many racing games. Now we've got the Burnout Spiritual Successor coming back, we've got Test Drive, we've got Need for Speed back, we've got Forza, we've got like all these different games, The Crew, all these different games finally coming back, and we're actually gonna get like a lot of racing games, which is so exciting from my perspective, because that's kind of been my main genre of games. So exciting. It's an exciting time to become a racing gamer. It's the perfect time to become a racing gamer. I thought a few years ago when The Crew and Horizon, that was the best time to get into racing games, but honestly now, with all these different games in development, God, I get excited. I get so excited. Another question that's on my mind, because I don't really know who Big Ben Interactive are to really. Are they going to get a big budget? That's another thing I'm a bit curious on. Supposedly, Test Drive Unlimited 2 was made on a budget, which is really surprising. But if they can get given, you know, a decent budget for the next game, that could be pretty goddamn cool. But my only issue with this is, and this is kind of where all these questions lie that we don't know yet, the developer could completely ruin the game, really. I don't want this game to be bad. I want the game to be very good. I want it to be a game that I'll play religiously, and I'll be up there, I'll be like, oh, test drive, really good, good, good. But if they pick the wrong developer, it could go downhill. And as far as we know right now, it might not even be a console game. A lot of questions that are in the air and that need to be answered sooner rather than later. So I will keep my eye on this story, and obviously as it progresses I will let you guys know. But that's been it from me today. I just kind of wanted to make a quick video on this because, again, it was something that excited me. I don't really have an awful lot of time to make a video today. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to go ahead and hit the like, subscribe. Let me know where you think the next test drive should be set in the comment section down below. Really interested to hear your guys' thoughts. But anyway, that's been it from me. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to go ahead and hit the like, subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one. You guys have an awesome day, stay safe, and peace.